What's up, Tarot Transurfers? It's Tico, and I have your AstroTarot reading for December 5th. It's a Thursday. It's Moon in Aries, squaring Jupiter in Capricorn. What this results in basically is the way I'm going to interpret it for the reading is that it creates an inner feeling of us wanting to push our emotions, which might be feeling a little excessive kind of from some of the astrology prior, out onto others and onto the world. And also there's going to be a phenomenon going that other people as well are going to be pushing or wanting to push their emotions out onto others, onto their world. So what I thought would be a really fun tarot reflection would just be something on like healthy communication and sharing our emotional states with others or with our immediate world. And just kind of see what kind of comes up card-wise based off of those, maybe what influences astrology has, or just doing a really generalized reflection on healthy emotional communication. So here we go. First card is Ten of Wands. This one's been showing up everywhere, man. I don't even know. I think I've done 3 of these where that one's showed up. Our next card is... All right, we've got like 3 in a row here. So all these were kind of jump outs together. When I do a jump out, I wasn't planning on reading this many cards, so I'm just going to kind of see what influences we have here. We've got our Ten of Wands. We had a jump out Justice. We had a jump out Moon. And then we have our Knight of Wands, which is a fire. And even though it doesn't necessarily represent Aries, it could be represent the Aries side of any fire sign. I think it's funny that we have the fire and the moon together because it is kind of that Aries moon. So emotional communication, I see right here with, the Ten of Wands. This one has been really showing up like in so many different readings, right? And it's, it's all in between those 2 different cycles, between the 9, the completion, and the Ace. This is 0, and it's carrying around all this stuff that we're ready to like kind of put down. So I feel like this gets down to that maybe that excessive feeling where it's not so much like, oh, I'm really excited to share this inner world with you, but it's like I've been carrying this around like blah. We kind of want to just like let all this out with that Justice card there. This is all about balance, especially with governs Libra. So like kind of keeping a mental balance or perspective. So I feel like when we're looking at like healthy communication with others, it's going to be okay to like share some of that stuff, but like make sure communication stays like even out. Like don't overload a particular person with like one thing. Make sure you're being receptive to what they have to say in return, keeping a nice healthy flow. I'm kind of seeing it that way. And also you could kind of put it the flip side of keeping healthy boundaries where not letting someone else like overload onto you, right? At the detriment of you not sharing. So I think that would be a good thing about like just for, healthy emotional communication, keeping that in mind. And then we get our Moon card and our Knight of Wands. Like I said, I interpreted that one right away as with our Moon and Aries. But reading these cards together, the Knight of Wands is... I always see this card as, for better or worse, like, I don't know, a sense of like good emotional esteem, feeling good about ourselves, right? And kind of in that moon inner world. And I think like, while that's an important aspect to like have, so like right now, like, because I'm relating this to, communication in general. And I would just say, going along with keeping things balanced, like be sure to put yourself in like that other person's shoes. Remember that they're the star of their own inner movie, regardless of what it is, that they're the center of their own inner world, for better or worse. And as we're interacting, we forget that, and then things might go off balance when we're like, well, no, you need to really be seeing it like this way or this and that. Remember that as much as you're the star of your movie and your inner world, that's going on for everyone else too. And I would say those would be just some aspects to keep in mind for that communication today. So there's your tarot reflection, reading, whatever. Blessings.